All right, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming. This is the last class of the week. Today we'll be reading from Bhagavatam Tales. So from this book. Ta-da-dam. And we are starting a new series of stories on different personalities. The last one was on Kardama and Devahuti. And this one is about Lord Shiva, Sati, Shiva, and Daksha. Oh, here you go. Sati, Shiva, and Daksha. So we see this is Daksha, the father of Sati, and Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva is Sati's husband. So there's going to be a few stories on this. Today is Friday, so it's the last day of the week. So we'll read one story, and then next week on Monday we'll continue from there. Okay. All right. So we've got Bhavya and Krishna Sudam also. All right. So we begin with the Mangala Charana prayer.
Me too. We were late too. We were rushing.
Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjalashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahim Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Ragunantam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha Ye Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatalubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatpradeshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Sudam, we saw you today.
Oh, yeah, you had Sanskrit class this morning, huh?
Hi, look at my name. Look at my name.
Sudha.
Hi.
Krishna Sudha.
Hi, Queen.
Okay.
Yes. I'm 9 tomorrow. I'm 9 tomorrow.
You're what?
9 tomorrow.
You're 9. Oh, tomorrow's your birthday. Wow, you'll be 9. Hey, only 1 year to go before the big one. 10. Huh? So 9. That's nice. Nice, Narayan. So I'll wish you happy birthday today because I won't see you tomorrow, I think. So everyone say happy birthday to Narayan. It's his birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Narayan. Big balloons. It's balloons for birthday. Where are the balloons? Happy birthday, Narayan. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy Krishna Conscious birthday. Yes. We should always be Krishna Conscious. Very good.
Not happy.
Yes, Keshava.
Funny. Long is gonna be my death. I want Krishna prayer.
For your birthday, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. It's good to pray like that. That on my birthday, I want to be more Krishna conscious. That's wonderful. That's the best gift. Okay. without further ado, we are gonna start reading
Look
the
what I have.
story.
Look what I have.
The lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, so we start the stories about Sati, Shiva, and Daksha. Oh, the mighty Lord Shiva, yes? And Daksha. Prajapati Daksha is not a normal personality. He's also a very important personality in the universe. He created so many living entities, you know?
This black.
Prajapati Daksha is the cause of creating many, many living entities in the universe, not just humans, but beasts, animals, birds also, you know? And that's it. That's his daughter. Okay, so we start to read.
Prabhu,
Yes, Hare Krishna.
I wish I read this story.
Huh?
Read this story.
Okay, Hare Krishna. We start to read this story. Like you try to follow, huh?
Okay.
When a leader is arrogant and angry. Prasuti was one of the three daughters of Swayambhuva Manu. Manu got her married to Prajapati Daksha. So remember Swayambhuva Manu? We read about him, yes? And his daughter Devahuti married Kardama Muni. Now we read about another one of his daughter, Prasuti, and she married Prajapati Daksha. Prasuti and Daksha had 16 beautiful daughters. One of the daughters, Sati, married Lord Shiva. The first 15 daughters gave birth to many sons, but the youngest, daughter Sati, didn't have children. Daksha was very affectionate to his youngest daughter Sati. On the other hand, Lord Shiva was gentle, non-envious, peaceful, and self-satisfied. He was a teacher of the whole world and the greatest of the devatas. That's why Lord Shiva is sometimes called Mahadev, means the greatest of all the demigods.
Prabhu.
But Daksha, yes, Hare Krishna. Is there a good reason for it? No, okay. That's all right. Not a good reason to interrupt. Okay. But Daksha always envied Lord Shiva because of his exalted position. Thus, there was a bitter quarrel between the son-in-law and the father-in-law that ultimately led to the death of Sati. So do you understand? So, Naran Keshava, you're focusing or you're playing with your finger only? Here, Lord Shiva is married to Sati. Sati is Daksha's daughter. But then Daksha became envious of the opulence of Shiva. And what's going to happen? It's going to cause the death of Sati. So we're going to see how. Once, several sages, demigods, and other leaders of the universe assembled to perform a 1,000-year sacrifice. Daksha entered that sacrificial arena, shining like the sun. The entire assembly was illuminated. Everyone there, except Brahma and Shiva, stood up respectfully to welcome Daksha. Daksha went to his father Brahma and offered respects. At that time, Lord Shiva was meditating on the Supreme Lord. Seeing Shiva not standing up to honor him, Daksha became enraged and gazed with eyes to burn Shiva. So we can see why Daksha became angry at Shiva, because when Daksha entered the sacrifice, only two persons did not stand up, Brahma and Shiva. But Shiva is it's the brother of Daksha. Yes, because Brahma is the father of Shiva and Brahma is the father of Daksha. So he saw that, oh, Shiva thinks he's superior than me, he's not standing up. But actually, no. Lord Shiva was meditating on the Supreme Lord. He was in trance, thinking of Krishna. Proud people expect respect from others and even become angry when they don't get it. But humble people do not expect respect. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taught us, Trinadapi sunichena tarorapi sahishnuna. We should be more humble than the blade of grass and more tolerant than a tree. Because wanting respect is going to create a lot of suffering for us. If you want others to respect us, oh, you have to respect me. When I walk, you step aside. When I speak, you don't talk over me, like that. If we expect respect from others and don't get it, we will become angry. On the pretext of speaking about good manners and a culture of respect, Daksha criticized Lord Shiva. He said, "O sages and devatas, I am not speaking out of ignorance or envy. This Shiva is unclean, shameless, impure, proud, and has no manners. Like a madman, sometimes laughs and sometimes cries." So actually, these laughing and crying of Lord Shiva are transcendental. They are not mundane. They are done in love of God. But a materialistic person like Daksha cannot understand this. He smears crematorium ashes, wears a garland of skulls and bones. He is dear to ghosts and crazy beings who are in ignorance. Pretending to be an honest person, this monkey-eyed man. So we can see here how he's blaspheming Lord Shiva. This monkey-eyed man has married my fawn-eyed daughter Sati. He thus accepted himself as my subordinate. But now he has failed to respect me even with words. Therefore, though not desiring, I gave my daughter to this unqualified man at the request of Brahma. So Daksha is in the bodily concept of life. He sees that my body is superior to Lord Shiva's body. But Lord Shiva is beyond such duality. So he thinks, oh, he married my daughter, therefore I'm his father-in-law also. I'm superior to him, and he has not stood up. So he did not try to understand why is Lord Shiva not standing up. When he came, Lord Shiva was thinking of Krishna. He was thus meditating. Daksha thus criticized and insulted Lord Shiva. But Shiva remained tolerant and didn't speak a single word in retaliation. On the contrary, to the astonishment of everyone, Daksha even cursed Shiva, saying, "Let this Shiva, the lowest of all the devatas, not have a share in the sacrificial oblations." Daksha then angrily left the assembly, although the assembly leaders opposed it. So Daksha did not want to invite Lord Shiva to the sacrifice. He did not want Lord Shiva to take part. And that is not good at all, because when one does a sacrifice, he must respect all the demigods. A victim of undue anger unnecessarily points out others as culprits and doesn't accept any good advice. A victim of undue means there's no reason to do something. Like, why do you have undue anger? Maybe you're scolding me for something very small, something very unimportant. So it's called undue. So unnecessarily points out others as culprits. Culprits means someone who's guilty of doing something wrong and doesn't accept any good advice. Okay, so Nandishvara, the devout servant of Lord Shiva. So Nandishvara is the bull carrier of Lord Shiva. Okay? Nandishvara, the devout servant of Lord Shiva, became very angry. He thus counter-cursed Daksha and his followers. Let Daksha have a goat head very soon. Anyone who has supported Daksha and neglected Lord Shiva are foolish. They will be bereft of spiritual knowledge and will be attached to superficial rituals. They will become beggars and will have no discrimination in eating. Seeing Nandi cursing the Brahmanas, sage Brigu counter-cursed Lord Shiva's followers. Let the followers of Lord Shiva become atheists, since they criticize Brahmanas and Vedas. Let them be diverted from scriptural injunctions and become addicted to wine and flesh. So you see, there's so many curses happening here. And we can see that those who follow Lord Shiva are generally atheists. There are so many stories of devotees of Lord Shiva that were demons. And even now, we see that many of those who worship Lord Shiva, they don't believe in a Supreme Lord, or they develop bad habits, like they drink wine and eat meat. When such cursing and counter-cursing were going on, Lord Shiva became morose. To find no means of stopping it, he just got up and left the place. So he was not happy that everybody was cursing one another. That is not nice, So he was not happy with the situation. Despite the absence of Lord Shiva and Daksha, the other members performed the 1,000-year sacrifice. After completing the yajna, they took their bath at the confluence of Ganga and Yamuna and went to their respective abodes. Okay, all right. So, what is happening? Someone is calling me. I'm hearing a phone. Okay, so this is my other phone. I'm sorry. I think I will have to go see my other phone is ringing. Okay, anyway, so I'll ask a few questions. Okay, just give me 10 seconds.
Haribol, 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 Haribol.
Yes, I'm back. All right. I will show you some pictures, some paintings of Daksha. I think you might have seen those. They're very, how can I say, intense. All right, here you go. So there's a story in the Bhagavatam that speaks of Daksha in the 6th canto, actually. So you see here. So Daksha, actually, when he wanted, this is Maharaj Daksha, when he wanted to populate the universe, he did austerity. And by performing austerity, Lord Vishnu came to see him personally. So we can see he's not a normal personality, and that Lord Vishnu comes to him. So, and then he offered Hare Krishna Mitra. So we're discussing about Daksha, Shiva. Oh, where is this? Yeah. Sati, Shiva, and Daksha. We started the Bhagavatam tales. So he saw Lord Vishnu like that. So this is one part of the Bhagavatam. And the other story about Daksha we see in the Bhagavatam is that we see how he offended Lord Shiva. And look at this. Wow, what is this demon? Huh? I'm sure you've seen this picture before. So this demon is a devotee of Lord Shiva. You see how he's got heads as a garland? So he's a devotee of Lord Shiva, and he will come to punish Daksha. This is Daksha. So that is the place of the sacrifice. And this is where the goat was sacrificed at the end. So they cleaved the goat's head. So they cut it here. So now this big demon here, I forgot his name, he will come and punish Daksha. He takes the axe that was used to cut the goat's head, and he puts Daksha's head here, and he'll cut his head. You remember that the bull of Lord Shiva, Nandi, cursed Daksha to have a goat's head, and this is what will occur. You see now, Lord Shiva resurrected him with a goat's head, and we can see behind all of Lord Shiva's followers, all the ghosts and all, and Daksha will surrender. He will surrender to a pure devotee. Lord Shiva. And then he will realize his mistake after that. So I think we will be reading these stories in the next few classes. But prior to that, yeah, what happened is that after Daksha insulted, here, you see how he's insulting Lord Shiva. He's saying he's not standing up. He's inferior to me, but actually he's the lowest of all demigods, and so on, so on, just like we read. What will happen after that is that Sati will feel great pain to hear her husband being offended in this way. So she will immolate herself by her yogic power. She will meditate and manifest the Agni in her body. She will burn her body in front of Daksha. And this is where Lord Shiva will become very angry, and he will send all his followers, and they will kill Daksha. Yeah, here also we see this ugly demon here. Would you be scared to see such a being? Huh? So we can see that there are some demons in the universe, some living entity in the universe that are so strong and so powerful. Fortunately, Lord Shiva is a devotee, and he controls such beings, so they will not come near us. So we can. This is Nandi, Lord Shiva's bull, and we can see all the beasts. Some like fearful-looking creatures. Ghosts. Look at this, like a small crocodile man here. So they are all the followers of Lord Shiva, and you see how they are attacking all of the persons that were there. Look at that. Ooh, very frightful beings of all sorts. Yeah. So like that. This is also Daksha with the goat's head here. Different type of painting. Okay. So like that. Okay, I've got some questions. Some of you join a bit later, but those of you who know. Okay, what is the name of Daksha's wife? That might be a hard one. It's at the beginning of the story. I mentioned it. She is one of Swayambhuva Manu's daughters. Okay. Okay, her name is Prasuti. Prasuti. Okay, she's Daksha's wife, one of Swayambhuva Manu's daughter, which means she's the sister of Devahuti. Yeah. All right. So, okay, then why did Daksha become angry at Lord Shiva? Yes, Vishruchiram.
Because Lord Shiva never respectfully welcomed him.
What did he do exactly, or what did he not do?
He did not respectfully welcome Daksha.
Yeah, but what is the action that he failed to do? He forgot to do.
He
Yeah,
did
he did
not
not respect.
he did not respect. Like he did not stand up and
Yes.
never paid obeisances.
Okay, very good. So he did not respect him, especially that he did not stand up. Right? All the others' personality, they stood up when Daksha came, except Brahma and Shiva. So he saw that Shiva is inferior to me. Why he's not standing up like that? Okay. All right. So he became angry. Now, why did Lord Shiva not stand up? Sorry. Okay, Austin. Go ahead, Austin. Why did Lord Shiva not stand up?
Because he's meditation with Lord. With Krishna.
Very good. Because he was meditating on the Lord. So Lord Shiva was thinking of Krishna. He was meditating, So he did not notice Daksha coming like that. It's not that he didn't want to stand up. He was in thought of Krishna. Okay? All right. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay, so he was meditating on the Lord. That was the reason. Now, mm, okay, why did why did Daksha consider himself superior to Lord Shiva? Because they're brothers, right? But why did he consider himself higher than Lord Shiva? Okay, go ahead, Vishnu.
Because father-in-law, because he gave his daughter to Lord Shiva, so he's thinking
Yeah,
that he's
very good. So because he's actually the father-in-law of Lord Shiva, his daughter Sati is married to him. So they're brothers and at the same time father-in-law. So in those great family at the beginning of the universe, these things were common. It was not, but for us, we cannot do these things, right? I mean, to say marry one's own niece like that, okay? Cannot do that. Okay, now, Nandi, the follower of Lord Shiva, here, I think they've put the picture here. Nandi, right? This is the bull carrier of Lord Shiva, Nandishvara. So after that, Daksha cursed Shiva, saying, "Let him leave," or like that. How did Nandi cursed Daksha? What did he say? What was his curse? What was the curse of Nandi? Okay, Narayan.
no me.
No, you answered twice already. We'll leave it. Get a chance to Narayan. Go ahead.
Um, a goat head.
Yes, he cursed him to have a goat's head. Yeah. So that came to pass, right? He got a goat's head not long after, and we saw the pictures already. So he was in the bodily concept of life, thinking my body is higher than Lord Shiva's body. He's inferior to me, and he owes me respect. So we can see that the desire for respect brings about great suffering. That's why Trinadapi Sunichena, we should try to be very humble. And every day, just like these classes, we always finish with which prayer? Which prayer do we say at the end of each class? Vanchakal, right? Vanchakalpatarubhyascha. Because, yes, we want to be servant of the Vaishnavas. If we are servants, then uh, why should we want any respect? So to serve the devotees, serve the Vaishnavas, that is developing humility. That's why Vedic culture was all about developing good quality, starting with humility. Hmm? So, Brahmachari Gurukule. The Brahmachari has to be at the Gurukul to learn what? Humility. Go do this, go do that, go and beg. By begging, you have to be very humble. You cannot be proud and beg. Hey, give me $100. Come on, hurry up. No, you have to be, oh, my dear sir, we need some money for the temple. My sir, would you please give a kind donation like that? You need to learn to be humble. So like that. So humility is very important. So that we did. Yes, Narayan.
Prabhu needed some fencing for the cows, and he needed $50, and a man came and said, "Hey, Krishna and Haribol," and he gave Prabhu $50.
Wow.
And
Just like
and
this.
and when I was like next to Freya, the same man was kind, and he said, "Haribol, spiritual soul,
He said Haribol to you. Is it?
spiritual
Is it when?
soul."
Oh, so
Haribol,
Haribol, spiritual soul.
yeah.
He's a kind man. So yeah, so that's nice, huh? We can see how Krishna brings the money through others sometimes that we need. So very happy that your father got a nice donation. Okay, do you want one more story?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, 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 yes,
Thousand
yes, yes.
yeses.
A
I don't have
thousand
to say.
stories. Okay.
Prabhu,
Hare Krishna.
he got this heavy. So heavy.
It's
So
it's
heavy.
a candle or what? What is that?
No, it's full of piggy bank, full of money inside.
Okay, all right. Oh, it's a piggy bank money. Huh? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna be reading a story. Greed overcomes intelligence. Yesterday's second. Okay, what is it, Hare Krishna?
They should know the story. I know the story.
You know this story, is it? Okay, but
Yeah.
we others do not. So yesterday also the second story was on greed. Do you remember how the
Greed
what was that?
overcomes intelligence. This one and the previous one is only greed.
Yeah, yesterday's story was that golden swan and the lady she pluck out all the feathers like that. So it was also greed. So today also is about greed, but a bit different. So greed overcomes intelligence. One day, a tiger, too old to hunt, was walking hungrily on the bank of a river. I'm getting old and I cannot hunt. Oh. Suddenly he saw a golden bangle on the banks. I could use it as a bait for hunting humans. They are always greedy. A bait means you put something to attract your prey. So a golden bangle will surely attract humans. So the tiger thinks, oh, I can use that as a bait. Just then, a man was passing on the opposite bank. Men are tasty, and men love gold. Let me trap this man and have a great feast. Hey, my friend, do you want this precious golden bangle? I don't need it. Come and take it from me for free. You can sell it in the market and become very rich. Wow, this golden bangle appears to be very costly. He's right. If I have it, then I can become the richest person in my village. But I can't go close to him and risk my life. I would love to have the bangle, but I can't come close to you. You will kill me. You have every reason to suspect me. I have been wicked in my olden times. However, on the advice of a sannyasi, I have changed, and now I don't harm humans. So don't fear. Come and take this bangle. When I come close to you, you may forget the advice of the sannyasi. I am old and my claws are blunt. Do not fear. Come and take this bangle. Ding, 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 ding. The man's lust for gold made him overcome his fear. He seems to be genuine. He's old and can't run as fast as I can. What will he do with that golden bangle? Let me swim across and take the bangle. Wait there! I'm coming right now. The man came closer to the tiger. The bangle really looks very precious. I will sell and set up a huge business. You are swimming so slowly. Let me come and help you. The tiger soon attacked the man. He could not escape as he was in the water, and finally killed him. The moral is that greed overcomes intelligence. The attraction for material possessions leads to our destructions. Our destruction, sorry. So greed overcomes intelligence. That means that we will lose our good intelligence. Huh? Intelligence for a devotee means the instructions of the spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada. By studying his book, we get proper intelligence. But if we let our intelligence be destroyed by greed for material possessions, that is bad. Therefore, we should always be careful. Am I too attached to something material? Am I too attached to my car or my house or my toys? That is not good, because that is greed, and then our intelligence will not function properly. So we should be careful. We should always double check by consulting senior devotees. Prabhu, I'm very much attached to this. Prabhu, should I get this new job? It's far away. Prabhu, like that. Seek guidance. Okay, everyone, go get your bead bags. We're going to chant. So everyone, please unmute yourselves. Turn on the camera and unmute yourselves.
I'm back with my chanting. Maya.
Fight away Maya, yes? Let's chant fight away Maya. Some of you. Okay. All right. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Nam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Nam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Nam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Nam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Nam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Nam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Nam, Hare Krishna.